Hello guys. Come here, Nico. So, my name's Colleen and this is Nico. Say hi. Say hi, Nico. Hi. This is my shepherd, Chow, 6 months old. This is Nico. And I just want to open by saying I've just recently started this channel. It's called Amethyst Ravens Readings by Colleen. And so, since I am an earth sign, I'm going to start with earth sign. So I'll just do some readings that way. And the way I do my readings are I go from the last week of the month to the next 2 weeks of May. What? My son's staring at me. So I go from we'll start with the last week of April, which we're in, through the next 2 weeks in May, and then for May I'll do the same thing. And so I pulled some cards, and the energy leaving us in April, opening energy is tarot card. So I feel like the earth signs have had some long-held beliefs or challenges. Basically, we've had some chaos, okay? Maybe broken relationships, troubles that will only end after we get rid of something, right? And so I like to use a few different decks here. And so the first one I'm going to pull energy off of is Aaron Reed's, actually can't even remember the name of this deck now. See, I'm in the process of moving, so all my books and things are not here. They're at the new place. But, so we leave April with our Tower moment, right? And the first card I pulled here was Happy Happy, okay? And if you guys can see that. So in order, what I get off of this card, there's a 26 on this card, which equals down to 8. 8 talks about abundance. So even though we've had our Tower moment, we had to have our Tower moment in order to come into this energy. And so a lot of us are wondering, like, when am I going to be happy? Will I ever be happy, right? And what this card says to me, Happy Happy, is in order to feel happiness, you have to be happy. So you have to be what you want to become, if that makes sense. So going into this month, think it, feel it, stop thinking those negative self-thoughts, and think more positive thoughts, okay? And so the first card, that the last week of April, we get the Two of Cups. Okay, so the Two of Cups talks about a new love affair. Someone, basically you're going to be in sync with one another. Two people coming together, perhaps after a long flirtation, so maybe rekindling of a romance, or somebody that you've just been friends with, okay? So, I feel like this Tower moment had to happen. Either, maybe there was a third-party relationship, or you guys just weren't connecting. One of you or both of you had to have the Tower moment. So I feel like there's been a lot of self-reflection this month. A connection, it could be also a connection made through business or the start of a new relationship. Basically, it's going to have, whatever this is going to have a dramatic effect on your life, okay? And then the next card we get is the King of Pentacles. And here, this is about money, right? This guy is a deal maker, a risk taker, a smooth talker. He's successful. He's devoted, right? He's affectionate, hardworking. He chases the trappings of success. So I feel like the Two of Cups together with his King of Pentacles is talking about a new relationship coming in with this type of person. This guy likes expensive cars. He's successful, okay? So I'll be looking for that. In the last week of April, I feel like there's going to be like a chance meeting. I'm getting number 2, maybe 2 weeks, 2 days, okay? So the King of Pentacles, I mean, it could be your boss. It could be a promotion in 2 days or 2 weeks, right? But this is somebody you're going to be in sync with, so pay attention to that. And then we get the Three of Cups, which is the card of celebrations, but this can also mean third-party situations, right? It's just a period marked by fun and successful relationships, though. A new understanding of what makes you happy. You feel energized and in high spirits. This talks about strong friendships, right? So perhaps it's time to take your girlfriends and go out on the town, right? Team spirit. This could also be talking about work with the King of Pentacles here, right? This could be a promotion and everybody's excited for you and everyone's celebrating your promotion, right? Popularity, invitations to social events, like I just said. So perhaps you're going to get a promotion at work, or you've just got this great love coming in. So I feel like I said before, in order to get happy, you have to be happy. So it's time to go out and celebrate and just act as if you already have what it is you're longing for, right? And then we get the Six of Pentacles here, okay? And the Six of Pentacles talks about gaining control over your financial life, right? There's also the scales there, so this could be a Libra. But the King of Pentacles also says to me like an earth sign, like a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Success in business, increased personal power at work. So again, we could be talking about a new job, a promotion, or we could just be talking about a great love that you've been waiting for, right? You must give to others in order to keep the money flowing through your life, right? So if you do get that promotion or something good comes in for you, remember, in order to receive more, you have to give. And also on that note, being thankful and grateful brings in more things to be thankful and grateful for, right? So as we go into the third week here, or the first week of May actually, we see the Moon card, right? And the Moon card talks about things that are hidden, secrets, right? But what came out right after the Moon card was the Lovers card, so I feel like somebody has feelings for you in some type of way, but they're just not telling you about it yet. So I feel like in the first week of May, we're going to hear somebody's going to come and speak their truth, right? Somebody's going to tell you how they really feel about you. So be looking for that. Be open to that. I feel like some of you might not be open to that. Like you might be already feeling like, hey, look, you know what? I felt the same way about you before, but you did all this shit to me, and now it's just like, I don't know. I don't know if I can trust you. So I feel like you feel with this person that like things are still hidden, or you can't trust it because things have always been hidden. So there's that, right? But I'm telling you, I think this person, when they come in, they are being honest with you, because right after that we get the Chariot, and the Chariot, the Chariot talks about success and confidence, right? And it talks about determination and victory over illness and enemies, right? So I feel like if this was a third-party situation, they have released that third party, and they have worked on themselves, and because the Chariot comes in fast, right? This is like willpower and discipline, right? So they've wanted to come in and they wanted to be right for you, right? So take satisfaction in your accomplishments. Guard against arrogance. So like, don't be too sure of everything, is what I'm getting. Respect is earned, right? So I feel like maybe this guy here or a woman here, he's gonna have to prove themselves to you. I don't think like you're just gonna jump in the Chariot and go, but I feel like once they do prove themselves to you, you will, right? Because right after that we get the Ten of Cups, and this is entering a period of peace and contentment, support of family. I feel like some of you may be moving, right? This relationship and commitments made and kept, joy and happiness, forgiveness and reconciliation. So I feel like you guys have, earth signs have cleaned your stuff up and you decided to move on. And as second you decide to move on, here comes this guy with these, or woman, here comes this secret hidden. And as soon as you're like, you know what, screw it, I'm not going to get the job, or they're not going to come back around, there they come, right? And this, if they can prove themselves to you, I feel like this can go all the way, right, to material possessions you need. This to me talks about moving to a new home. So this comes in, I'm an earth sign, I'm a Virgo, so this comes in handy for me because I am getting ready to move. So, and presently don't have anybody in my life, so maybe this is like a good omen. I've released, I've healed, and I'm moving on, and perhaps that'll be when you least expect. I feel like when you least expect it, that's when that's when they come in for you, right? That abundance or that love, or because abundance can be many things: abundance of money, abundance of love, abundance of respect and admiration, right? And the next card we get is the Star. And now the Star talks about inspiration, insight, and hope. So after all this crap, I see good things coming for you, right? So this is going into the second week of May. And so this is contacts with people or someone who's going to dramatically change your life, right? A strong love between two people, entering in a period of serenity and satisfaction. Your emotional needs will be filled. This is the card of good fortune, right? So after this Tower in April comes the Star in May, right? Alright, so this 8 to me, right? I see 8 stars on this card, so that just tells me that this is abundance of just like positive relationships and things of that nature. And then the next card we get is the Sun card, and this is talking about sorry, I got something in my eye. Your personal magnetism being really high, right? This is talking about health and high esteem and confidence and love and work, right? You like nothing can touch you. You earth signs, be included. This is a great reading for us earth signs because we have been through it for the month of April. I mean, and even before that, I feel like we have just like reflected and gone within, like the hermit, you know, like Virgo nature or whatever, and just kept to ourselves and concentrated on work, or at least I have. And so now we get the Sun card, and this is happiness. This is a period of contentment, right? This ventures, doubtful ventures now have great future, right? So to me, doubtful ventures now have great, like, doubtful features now have a great future, right? And there's 4 sunflowers there, and this talks about perhaps the angels being with us and the universe guiding us in certain ways, right? Because the Sun is the card of Leo, and I have a Leo Sun. I'm a Virgo with a Leo Sun and a Scorpio Moon, actually. And so the Sun comes in to say, you know, this is the time for a great future, education and study, and success is going to be completed. So good things are coming. And then after that, we get the 9 of Pentacles, which denotes that your money and possessions are safe, right? That there she is, like I said, we were reflecting, right, and building our empire, and there she is standing by herself, just her bird on her hand, and she's got all her pentacles, and they're all fruitful, right? You see the grapes around her, they're ripe for the picking, right? Rely on your own instincts and research. Don't trust financial advisors. This is talking about coming into a large sum of money. Investments, basically investments pay off, whether they be in love or in work, in abundance. Your investments are going to pay off because you've done all that inner healing work. You've reflected. You pulled yourself back. You know, and here comes the rewards you're going to be reaping, right? And then the card taking this out of the reading is the 2 of Pentacles, okay? And the 2 of Pentacles talk about great changes being in store for you. It also talks about maybe a child, maybe an important message, or a document arrives put an end to a problem. Enjoying work and learning from your challenges. This is an excellent time for new projects, right? Okay, so with all this magnetism and this abundance coming your way, I feel like this is an excellent time for new projects. And waiting for all those elements to fall. Be patient and wait for all those elements to fall into place, or pick a project that you put aside. Like I've been being urged lately to get back into my readings, and I've been like progressing slowly at it. But I feel like the universe is nudging me to do these things. They won't let me do anything else. Like, so here I am back on the page, and slowly, you know, being patient, let the elements fall into place, right? So, and that's great. Being grounded like an earth sign. That's what I get out of that, right? And so, the card taking us out is the Fool, and that's us trusting our intuition, right? Just going with the flow, okay? So, for all you earth signs out there, I also got this deck, this Rebel deck, and I thought this was the funniest thing. This is not actual tarot, but it's Rebel deck, the Oracle with Attitude. So, if you do not like harsh messages or profanity, I suggest you just click off now. And I'm gonna pull a card for us for the month, and let's see what they say. That's too many that fell, but these cards are pretty funny. I think you guys will like them. I'm gonna try to use them in my live readings, but they can be pretty harsh messages. So let's see what we get for this one. We're at 1722. Alright, so two fell, so I'll go ahead and read it out loud, so maybe a couple of people need a couple different messages. So, this says, drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. So that's pretty cute, right? You can see that on the side. And the second message that we get is, stop sleeping so damn much. And I feel like that's for the Taurus, because my cousin is a Taurus, and that bitch can't sleep. And it says, stop sleeping so much. Wake up, you are missing some cool shit, right? So I feel like it's like telling us, just stay out of your ego and get out there and enjoy life. Get grounded, and you'll reap the abundance that the universe has to offer. And that is it for Earth signs, and hope to see you again soon. Namaste.